Line coding. Line coding is the technique by which digital data is transmitted to digital signal. What is the principle of line coding? Introduce redundancy into data stream, minimizing error resulting from the channel interference effects. Depending on the amount of redundancy introduced, any degree of error-free transmission of digital data can be achieved. Now let's take an example. We take a data stream 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0. Now when it is converted to not unipolar, not return to 0. Unipolar means all the signal in the one side. 1 is indicated by the high signal, 0 by the low signal. That is the simple TTL, like simple TTL signal. If it is polar, not return to 0, that means 1 means high logic, 0 means a negative logic. Polar means both sides. 1 in another side, 1 is the high side, 0 in the low side. Now, not return to 0, inverted technique. It is more complex than the other previous two techniques. One is that when there is changes from 1 to 0, but no changes. When signal is changed from 1 to 0, data change from 1 to 0, there is no change in the digital signal, both in the high logic. If it is changed from 0 to 1, then it is inverted. Then it is inverted. 0 to 1 inverted, but 1 to 0 not inverted in the same page. Then it is again 1 to 0, 1 to 0, no change, 1 to 0, no change. Here is 1 to 0, no change. Here same 1 to 0, no change. But it's 0 to 1, in case of 0 to 1, there is a 180-degree change. Same thing happens in 0 to 1, 180-degree change. If consecutive signal is there, one, then another one, there is a changes. There is a changes by 180-degree change. This one, then corresponding one, it is 180-degree change. Another one, another 180-degree change. Then the 0, all in the same page. That is the energy inverted technique. Now bipolar encoding, it is very simple. One by the high logic, 0 low logic. Another one is the opposite polarity of the previous one. Then again 0 is the low logic, and next one is the opposite polarity of the preceding. That means this one is the phase of the this one, and this one is 180 degree. Two consecutive one also in phase change, that is the bipolar process. Now the Manchester coding, that is also split phase technique. Split phase technique. Why split phase technique? One, that means one is a half period of the signal, half period of the data. Actually, one is high, another is low. 0, half period low, and that is 1. 1 single symbol period or data period 1, a half period high, half period low. In 0, half period low, half period high. So 1 indicated by the half period high, half period low. 0 indicated by the half period low, half period high. Always maintains this. Now difference, that is the simple Manchester coding. If it is differential Manchester coding, then what happens? 1 to 0. Then there is a 1 indicated by the half period 1, half period 0. Then again 1 0, that is in a half period 1, half period 0. Then 0 to 1, there is a phase change. There is a phase change. Here both the cases, 1 to 0, no 1 to 0, no change. 1 to 0, no change. Like the same. 1 high, low. 0 is also high, low. Then again 1 means opposite. 0 to 1, there is a change, just like in a Z inverted technique. 0 to 1, there is a change. Here is also 0 to 1, there is a phase change. There is a phase change. That is the simple example. Now Here all the technique is the not return to zero technique. Not return to zero technique. Now take an example of here. This is a technique of return to zero. 0 is the low logic, 1 is high, then low. Half period high, half period low. Return to 0. 0 low logic, 1 is half period 1, half period low. That is the some basic techniques of line coding.